Winter's officially here, and if you've already seen some snow, you know just how fast your interior gets, well, destroyed. Hello everyone. At the time of recording this, we just got almost, if not a record-breaking winter storm. If you weren't part of it, I'm sure you're still getting some pretty cold days where you walk outside and immediately regret it. Either way, this is the season where your interior starts collecting things like slush, salt rings, melted snow, all the fun stuff really. So what better time than now to walk through an interior detail, while also sharing exactly how I prep and handle things for winter in order to keep everything clean, protected, and easier to maintain when the weather gets rough. If you find any part of this video entertaining or useful, maybe hit the thumbs up, maybe subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Now, let's dive right in. As I'm sure you can tell, the detail you're seeing was filmed a little while back, with the temperature reaching the negatives right now and mounds of snow literally keeping me out of my own house for a few days. We're gonna use some footage from before things froze over. This way, hopefully you can find some of these upcoming tips useful if you're facing similar issues at the moment. First on our list, vacuuming. Nothing fancy, nothing new, but don't rush it. Once salt is already in the car, winter detailing becomes more about maintenance than perfection. I'd rather stay ahead of it than let it build up and turn into a bigger job later. Salt dust and so on will wedge down into those seams and carpet fibers faster than you can keep up with. This means the cleaner you get it now, the easier your life's going to be later in the season. Now, I probably don't have to explain vacuuming in that much depth, so to keep it brief, just make sure to hit the edges of the floor mats, the rails, the little crevices where your feet rest, pretty much all the annoying spots you don't want to deal with when it's less than 20 degrees outside, just so things are a breeze if you have a refresher detail later or a simple maintenance cleaning. With that said, I'm not trying to keep clean every single time, and you shouldn't either. I'm just trying to keep things manageable in a season that can feel never-ending. Little cleanups like this go a long way. And if you're still running carpet mats, I get it. I do enjoy how things can appear cleaner for longer, when in reality it's just hiding everything. But this is winter we're talking about. Sadly, it doesn't abide by the same rules. Rubber mats are the move for slush, salt, snowmelt, all of it. They spray off easier, they don't soak up anything, and they save you so much time on cleaning. Extractors are fun and satisfying, but you can't even hardly use one at this time without running the chance of it freezing up. Yeah, I've learned the hard way about when it's too cold for an extractor to work. Definitely a solid learning experience. On the job. Next up, we're cleaning all of the interior surfaces. After I go through my typical dusting phase to help me see what's really underneath and to avoid gunking up my towels, I start using DIY Detail's Interior Clean and Protect because it leaves that nice, natural OEM look. Not shiny, not greasy, but use whatever your go-to is. Since we're talking winter prep, however, one of my favorite things to grab is rinseless wash for the inside. Most of you attempting washes right now will already have a bucket mixed up. So in that case, if the weather's cold and your chemical shelf is at risk of freezing, don't overthink it. Use what's already out. It works incredibly well on plastics, vinyl, door panels. You'll be surprised by just how efficient it really is, especially on maintenance jobs. It's actually one of my staples and my go-to maintenance steps year-round. A quick wipe down like this now will keep the salt and grime from spreading around too much. I mean, there's enough winter around us right now, we don't need it tagging along in the car with us. As a bonus tip, grab warm water when you mix your rinseless bucket. Not hot enough to make things harder on yourself, just warm enough to keep your hands from turning into literal blocks of ice. It also helps break down grime way better in these cold temps. Hell, if you've got a steamer, this is a great time to use it too if you haven't yet. For obvious reasons, steam can really shine here. It has the potential to speed things up, helps with breaking down salt buildup, and most of all, makes detailing in the cold a lot more tolerable, especially when every other tool you reach for is cool to the touch. Alright, let's hop on over to interior glass, because this is one of the biggest winter mistakes I hear about. Putting products like ceramic gloss or quick beads on the inside of the glass. Don't do that. A lot of products designed for your exterior glass in that sense will only fog up your windshield like crazy during a time where visibility is already low as is. Keeping your glass in check is huge this time of year. Clean glass means less fog, better visibility, and fewer headaches in general on cold car rides. So keep all coatings and hydrophobics on the outside only, unless stated otherwise. Inside, just use your regular streak-free cleaner. I like giving it an extra few good cleanings this time around because heaters and cold air create that foggy battle every morning. So, clean glass just equals way less hassle, and is arguably the most important part to have clean. While we're on the topic, let's go over another great protection option. Something like DIY Details Interior Ceramic or similar is one of those products that once you use it, you start thinking, hey, why don't I just put this on everything? They do typically work on plastics, vinyl, leather, your infotainment screens, and even fabric areas, which is huge for winter because salt rings love to show up. If you have one of these products, hit all the high-touch areas, anything that sees grime, and any seeds or fabric pieces that tend to stain. For the most part, they leave a subtle satin finish that looks clean without looking dressed. Protection options like this makes maintenance easier. Instead of fighting stains later, everything wipes down faster during the season, as it basically acts as a stain barrier. I was kicking myself a few weeks back because quite a bit of baby formula spilled on my carpeted mats, which I'm still not sure I've gotten all out. I'm definitely putting more interior ceramic on though, after going through that cleanup the hard way. I know it would have gone a lot smoother with an anti-static stain barrier already there. Side note, do any of you know if it's safe to put interior ceramic on car seats specifically? It just crossed my mind mid-recording, and now I'd really like to find a solid answer. They stain so easily and can be so hard to clean. So, if we could figure this out, that would be amazing. Let me know your thoughts, or if you have any tips, please. Now back to the topic at hand. Here's a few more touches before we call it winter prepped. If you can, don't forget the door jambs and rubber seals. They're easy to look past, but salt and moisture gather there faster than you think. And if those seals dry out, they will freeze shut on you. Door seals are one of those winter maintenance things that people forget about, until they freeze shut and you're stuck running late for work out in the cold. A quick pass with something like a rubber or a silicone protectant keeps everything a bit more flexible. Nothing is more annoying than getting your car finally wiped off, just to not even be able to get inside and drive. And there you have it. A few ways I keep my interior clean during winter, with a few tips spread out along the way. Now your ride's not only clean, but protected and ready for the cold months. This isn't about making your interior perfect. It's about keeping it under control until winter's over. Then you can give it a good old spring cleaning, if you ever get around to it, unlike me. But using a few techniques like warm rinseless wash, steam, or an interior ceramic really helps keep everything from spiraling out of control once the, hopefully not yellow, snow, salt, and nasty slush start showing up. If you found any part of this video entertaining or useful, maybe hit the thumbs up, maybe subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Again, this weather has slowed down uploads a bit. I mean, I've literally have not been able to be home, but I am working hard to get things back to normal for you guys. In the meantime, let me know in the comments what your least favorite part of winter is while detailing, because I'm sure we can relate, especially right now. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay warm, and that's that. See ya. In order to keep everything clean, why is there a bird? I've recorded this 3 times. I am so done. Oh, technical issues.